So currently not much has happened this week with working on cars. Although the cars have been doing their own thing. It's like the weather has taken care of the headliner for me, starting to finish it off. So I may end up taking that down again and finishing it up. But on the Big Bertha here, we went to get the gas tank, got the gas tank down. Well, we noticed the problem when we got it down. Wasn't so much as a problem as the fuel level sending unit that came with it was the wrong one. So got a new one ordered, should be here today. So hopefully sometime today it'll be here. It should be here soon. And after school, somebody will be excited to be able to start working on the car again and get the new gas tank up and in and get some gas into the car so that she will be able to at least run it around the property or get it running and get it continue to run. And at least it's a good thing, because you see the rust spots in there where it was leaking through. So it must have been sitting without fuel for a while, and more moisture got into the tank than anything else. So got grandma's car sitting up over here, all dirty. We'll get that cleaned up here soon. Been taking it for a drive because, well, it's just been sitting. Getting ready to do some lights on this car just because I feel like doing something different. I'm gonna put lights here in the wheel wells, these lights here, because I did go ahead and do the modern head unit deal, and I'm probably going to do something with the headliner, you know, like the Bentleys have the star headline, you know, starred lights up there, but that'll be a lot later. That won't be anytime soon. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get this center console here taken out, get this mounted in place here. My goal was to mount this part here in the center. Well, seeing how long that is, I might still be able to do that. Mount this here in the center and run this up to one of these two cigarette lighters here to draw power from, so that I can just set this here and work it and have it hidden and out of the way. And then whenever I want to change lights, I use the remote, which is here in my pocket. Maybe, oh, no, right here. Right here to change the colors if I want. So I found a place to hide it on the other side. Just need to kind of find a decent place to put it over here on the passenger side where it's really not seen. So I got one for each side, and then I figure out what to do with them on the bottom of the seats here. I'm not quite sure yet, but I think it's going to involve zip ties. So I'm going to make it to where it's a kind of temporary deal, because I still want to take out these seats. I don't know if you can see down there how stuff is stained under there. So I want to do a real good steam cleaning of the interior here and clean it really good, and before I really set anything up permanently in the car. Well, nothing's going to be permanent anyway. So, and probably go ahead, you know, and clean that stuff better like that, because I mean, yeah, the car's got 200,000 miles on it, but man, it looks like they really just scratched the devil out of it. So So I'm gonna get started on that, and I will take pictures and videos throughout the process and let you know where I'm at. Until then, later. All right, well, so far we got just that small strip run up in there, run the wire down through the side there. The other one is just sitting on the ground right now, right here. Haven't really figured out a way to mount it, but I'll get to that later. Since right now I want to run the wires for this side, and I'm going to run the next one here. Let's see, right about there. Put it right here in this little indent, and then run it down through here, and then I'll figure out a way to get them mounted to the backs of the seat, or the bottoms of the seats, so they line up, they light up the little pocket right there. It's not going to be much light there, but at least we'll have it. All I got to do after all that is run this in the center here, and then hook up my wires, and I'm good to go. But I did make a boo-boo on this wire light here, because now this one goes on any other color but white. It turns purple with white now. So I damaged that strip, which is no big deal. I can find another strip and go ahead and replace it with a RGBW strip, so that, you know, it'll have all the colors and it'll work fine, which is no big deal. A little bit of soldering will get it done and over with. All right, remember kids, always put your bolts and stuff on finger tight first, because you can't cross thread it if it's finger tight. Obviously putting the seat back in, because the lights are in. I got the one light there, don't know if you can see it, but it's there. Turn it on here in a second. Have the other one mounted on the seat, which I will found a good spot for it. I'll go ahead and do that on the passenger side here in a second. And I did figure out that while I had this car seats out and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to go ahead and take the seats out and go ahead and steam clean the carpets very well, simply because they are nasty. Well, got the lights done. Green, blue, red, and white. Actually shows up pretty darn good. Let's see, there we go. Get both sides. That matches the seats very well. But I would play music with it, but you know, YouTube, copyright, and all that stuff. So got it done. The little sensor is right here in the, you know, little storage thing. It doesn't take up much space. And it does have a music mode, so if you're listening to music or anything like that, the lights will go with the music, but pretty much not going to be listening to that while I'm driving. So yeah, this is getting worse, but got that done. It was just something fun to do with the car. Something I've always wanted to do to modernize a little bit. You know, the fancier, nicer cars are starting to update and do stuff like that now, so I figure why not, you know. So we'll see what happens with the lights for the headliner up here. I still got to get this taken care of, do something about it, because I'm not going to deal with it being up there for much longer, because it's got one spot right there holding the rest of this back up. I think I might just go ahead and get a bunch of pins and pin it up for this, just because it's all ripped and nasty anyway, like I showed before up here. And so it's not really worth taking it off and redoing it again. So I'll just get a bunch of T-pins, pin it up, leave it alone until I go ahead and get the ABS version of it, because I'm going to try and spend some more time and concentration on the Cutlass over there so that we can get it running and get it on the road, because I know somebody's going to be very happy when that car is running and she can drive it more, or she can start driving it, not drive it more. She can start driving it, period. So she'll be happy with that, so that, you know, we're going to concentrate on that for a while. So this car is daily drivable, which is what I'm going to continue to do. I may still do a few things here and there with it, but mainly the Cutlass is going to be the focus of my attention now. But obviously, you know, we'll see how it goes. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all later.